Hello, let's work on solving one-step equations using addition and subtraction. Please make sure you have the packet that is stapled, and at the top left-hand corner up at the top it says worksheetworks.com and is titled Solving One-Step Equations, Addition and Subtraction. Problem number 1 should say 43 equals t plus 32. So we're going to start by building our wall. Remember, we always go to the side that has the variable because that indicates what we need to do. I see t plus 32, so we're going to undo plus 32, or basically zero it out is another way to put it, by doing an inverse operation. So since we see plus 32, we're going to subtract 32. We're doing the opposite of what's being done to the variable. This zeroes out, just cross it out, leaving our variable t, which is what we want. We want to isolate the variable. And then 43 minus 32 would be 11. So this is the solution. Number 2, this one reads q plus 20. So again, we're going to build our wall. We start on the side that has the variable, and we see plus 20. So again, we're going to subtract to eliminate the constant, and we have to do it on both sides. So we're left with q equals 47. At any point, if you need to pause this video to copy this down, please do so. Let's move on to number 4 now. I'm going to skip number 3 and have you do that on your own. We're going to build the wall over the equal. We're going to look at the side that has the variable. I see minus 37 this time. So we're trying to isolate r. We want to get rid of minus 37, and we're going to do that using the opposite. So this time we're going to add a number instead of subtracting a number. We're going to add 37 to both sides of the equation. That's how we eliminate the constant, leaving our variable r, called isolating the variable, and 38 plus 37 should give us 75. That's our solution. So what this means is if I took 75, I've replaced the variable with my answer, and I subtracted 37, I should get back 38. This is known as a check. So on this first page, all of them are positive numbers, so we can practice and work on our skills. If you turn to the next page, this is where the integers, the positives and negative numbers come in, and sometimes this can be a little bit uncomfortable. So please make sure you're on the second page, and we're going to skip number 1. We're going to go on to number 2. We're going to start by building our wall. We're going to start on the side that has the variable because it tells us what to do. We see plus 8, so we want to eliminate that in order to isolate the variable, get the variable by itself. So we're going to subtract 8. So this eliminates 8, leaving a, which is what we want. And now in your calculator, would you put 2 minus 8? We always work top to bottom. If you think about it on a number line, if we start at 2 and a loss of 8, or take away 8, we're going to end up at negative 6. Let's move on to number 3. We're going to build our wall. Again, we start on the side with the variable x plus 15. So we want to do the opposite of adding 15, which is subtracting 15 on both sides of the equation. That's called balancing the equation. We've eliminated 15, which leaves x. And now again, using your calculator, negative 5 minus 15. Again, if you visualize the number line, starting at negative 5, and when you move down the number line, you're going to go further into the negatives, which is going to be negative 20. If that's not helpful, if you recall what we've done last year, we've done what's called a keep, change, change to help our brain make sense of this. So we're going to keep the negative 5. We're going to change this to a plus, and we're going to change the 15 to its opposite. So if this helps you visualize, we're adding two negatives. They We add the absolute values, which is 20, and keep it negative. If you don't have access to a calculator, that might help you. Let's do the last one together that we're going to do together. Number 4. Build your wall. This again is written backwards. Sometimes it's uncomfortable for students, so you could also rewrite it if you prefer this way. But let's solve it as is. So I'm going to start on the side that has the variable. Again, I want t by itself, and I see that it's a plus t. So again, that plus sign does not go with the 6, it goes with the variable. So that's going to leave a positive variable, which is what we want. We have to eliminate negative 6. So the opposite of negative 6 would be positive 6 or adding 6. So we're going to do that on both sides of the equation. So this eliminates it. As long as we have a positive t or a plus t, we can bring that down as just t. On the other side, again, if you want to use your calculator, you put in negative 9 plus 6. If we started at negative 9 on the number line and moved up 6 counts, we wouldn't make it to the positive side. We'd still be on the negative side. So that would be negative 3. So the solution is negative 3. If we wanted to check this, we would write negative 9 equals negative 6, and we think that our t is negative 3. This is what we think t equals. So if I added negative 6 plus negative 3, it would indeed be negative 9. So please complete the rest of this packet and turn it in. Please ask for the key so you can check your work. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.